What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm here to do my death predictions for The Walking Dead Season 9. We're a little bit over a week away from the Season 9 premiere, so I want to get these death predictions out, and then also you guys in the comments can comment, who you think is going to die and who you think is going to live. Before I do begin though, if you are a fan of The Walking Dead, be sure to hit the subscribe button for daily Walking Dead videos, but other than that, let's get started. We're going to start this party off with our boy Rick Grimes. Now, Rick Grimes news has been all over the internet all summer long, so I'm gonna keep this short, but it is Andrew Lincoln's last season of the show, so that automatically means death to some people, but I feel like there's gonna be an even chance of him to die and to live. I feel like there's like a 50% chance for him to die and a 50% chance for him to live, because they might be sneaky and keep it open-ended for some return in the future. Moving on to Daryl Dixon, this guy is gonna live 100%. There's no way Daryl's gonna die, because Norman Reedus says he's gonna be on the show for as long as he can, and he loves the show and he loves the part, so I don't think there's any reason for them to kill Daryl off in season 9. It makes no sense, so I'm sure he's gonna stick around for season 9 and many seasons to come. Alright, Maggie Rhee. So they've been really open about Maggie's story, and they said it's gonna be left open-ended, and they have a plan for her to return in season 10, so I think that tells us there's like 100% chance that she is gonna survive season 9. Michonne. Alright, so Michonne, I feel like, yep, 100% chance. I don't see Michonne dying in season 9. It really makes no sense for her to die. I know the actress is getting more popular and people are worried about her, but she did sign on for season 9, and I don't think there's going to be any reason for her to die in season 9. If they want to end her story, maybe season 10, but for season 9, I think she's going to be alright. Alright, Carol. So Carol is one that I'm always worried about every single year, because I feel like they're going to pull a quick one on us and end up doing something. But the fact that both Rick and Maggie are leaving this season, I don't see them killing off Carol, especially since she is a season 1 character and a fan favorite. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna die in season 9. I'm sure she's gonna be alright. Now, Tara is one that I believe will die in season 9, because she has been in the background for the last couple of seasons, and she doesn't have much story for her. And I feel like there's a good chance that she will die, and if she makes it to season 10, I will be a bit surprised. I really will, because the Whisperers are coming. They're gonna have to kill some main characters, and I definitely think Tara will be one to go. Moving on to Eugene, I definitely think Eugene is gonna survive this season, because they do a pretty good job with Eugene. Like, they keep him busy every season. Like, he has stuff to do. They don't just have him in the background doing nothing. So I have a good feeling that Eugene will survive. The group needs him because he's smart, he's good at building things, so I definitely think there's more story to be told with Eugene, so I definitely see a good chance of him making it into season 10 and beyond. Now, Rosita, I also have a feeling that she will die this season, and I also feel like she's gonna die in the hands of the Whisperers, because Rosita is also a character who doesn't have that much story left in her unless they come up with new story, but she's kind of like a character who just goes with the flow and does stuff in the background, so I do feel like she is gonna be a character who dies in the hands of the Whisperers, because the Whisperers are gonna kill a handful of people, we know that, and we're gonna have some it's gonna be a mix between some main characters, some side characters, some characters who do barely even do anything, so I definitely feel like Rosita is gonna be one of those characters who go in season 9. Now, Gabriel is one that I'm on the edge about, because I have a feeling he is gonna die to the Whisperers, but I don't know if that's gonna be season 9 or 10, because it depends on pacing too, but I feel like he's gonna be good for season 9, and I feel like he's gonna die in season 10 because of the Whisperers. Now, I like Gabriel. I think he's a great side piece to the show. I think the actor is great, so I don't really want to see him go, but when the Whisperers come, we need characters to go, and we need to show that the Whisperers are a major threat, so I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriel ends up dying in season 9, but I think he's gonna be okay. I do see him dying in season 10 though. Moving on to Aaron, I think Aaron is gonna be good. I don't see any point in killing him in this story. It wouldn't progress at all, and not only that, the actor Ross Marquand, he's a very talented dude. I think he's good at acting. I was watching these videos videos of him doing impressions. Like, he's a really talented dude, and I think The Walking Dead is gonna want to hang on to him as long as possible. So I think Eren is gonna be alright in season 9. Enid, I think, is gonna be okay, because I have a feeling, because the fact that Carl died last season, I don't see any reason for her dying, and I feel like since she was close to Carl, I feel like maybe they want to keep her around, and then over time, you know, have little callbacks to, you know, her remembering Carl and having like Carl callbacks, you know, with Enid and stuff like that. But not only that, I also think she's gonna have a relationship with Alpha's daughter, the Whisper, Lydia. I feel like they could become really good friends or something like that. I just feel like there's more story to be told with Enid, so I think she's gonna be good for season 9. Now moving on to Jesus, I know I talked about Eren a few minutes ago and I said he's gonna be good, but I have this feeling that Jesus and Eren are gonna build a relationship in this season, because even in the opening minutes of season 9, when that video came out, we saw that Jesus and Eren were hanging out together. So I do feel like they are gonna build, you know, a relationship in season 9. Now that being said, I feel like one of these characters are gonna die because due to the Whispers, you know, it's gonna change. It's gonna really affect the other person, and Jesus has been a bit of a disappointment on the TV show. Like, he is such a badass in the comics, and he has the ability. Even the actor does training, and he does like cool stuff like once or twice a season. And I kind of want more for Jesus. And the fact that he's been kind of a disappointment on the TV show, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up dying in season 9. Because if the Whisperers kill Jesus, I think it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Because also, I'm a bit skeptical about bigger characters dying this season, just because Rick and Maggie are leaving, and I feel like they don't want to kill any more big characters because of those two. But Rick and Maggie could both return. I mean, we know Maggie's returning for sure, so again, I wouldn't be surprised if Jesus dies, and the fact that his character has been a bit of a disappointment compared to the comic book, you know, counterpart, I feel like they might throw that in there to, you know, spice things up and, you know, make us kind of, you know, shocked about a Whisper death. Moving on to our boy Negan, I think Negan's gonna be good. I don't see any purpose for him dying in season 9. Like, I don't know what that would do for the story. I'm sure he's gonna spend the first half in jail, so the second half I'm sure he's gonna get out. So I don't see any point in Negan dying. I think he's gonna be good. Siddiq, I think, is gonna be good, 100%. I don't see any purpose in Siddiq dying. They literally just introduced him last season, you know, and Carl died saving him. So yeah, I don't think Siddiq is gonna die. He's good. Same thing with Alden. I think he's gonna be good. I don't see any purpose in him dying. They just introduced him last season. They focus on his story with Maggie. I think he's gonna have a connection with Maggie, and then when Maggie exits, it's gonna affect him. So I don't see any purpose in him dying in particular. So yeah, I think he's gonna be good for season 9. Gregory, 100% he's gonna die. I don't see him. I mean, I don't even see him making it out of the first like 2 to 3 episodes. Like, I seriously don't, because Maggie is the leader of the Hilltop. He's probably gonna try to do something dumb and, you know, kill her or something, and that's probably gonna lead him to dying. But yeah, you know, Gregory, he's gone 100%. Jadis, or slash Anne, I should say. I think she's gonna be good too. I feel like there's more story for her to be told. There's a reason why she was the only scavenger who made it out of, you know, those hundreds of scavengers, and she's connected with that helicopter, who I think is going to be connected to maybe, you know, the Commonwealth or somebody huge, maybe even to Maggie's departure or Rick's departure or something. So I think there's much more story to be told with Jadis, so I think she is going to be good in season 9. Moving on to our boy Cal, I'm sure Cal is going to die. You know, I was really surprised that he made it out of All Out War. I didn't think he would. But again, that makes me believe that maybe they kept him around for the Whisperers, because again, the Whisperers are gonna need a lot of people to, you know, kill and stuff. So I think Cal is gonna die in season 9. I don't see him making it out of season 9. Like, I would be like really surprised then. So I think Cal is gonna die in this season. Now Eduardo is a tricky one, because he is a character that is in the background, that doesn't have much going for him. But I feel like they could change that, because they were building a friendship with Maggie in season 7, I think it was, and then that went nowhere. And I don't know, I feel like he could easily be a target for the Whisperers, an easy death. But that being said, I feel like they want to keep some background characters, because we want some familiar faces, you know, in the background over, you know, Hilltop and stuff like that. So I do think Eduardo has a good chance of surviving season 9. Now moving on to the Kingdom, we got King Ezekiel up first. Now this is what I'm gonna say about King Ezekiel, because if we weren't losing Rick and Maggie, I would think King Ezekiel was like goner 100%. Because first of all, I would think the fact the since they're building up their relationship with him and Carol. If he ends up dying, it's gonna have a huge effect on Carol. We know that without a doubt. But then also, since Rick and Maggie are leaving, the two leaders of the two other communities, I feel like killing off the leader of the kingdom, I don't think that'll make any sense. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think the actor Khary Payton, I think he's great. I think King Ezekiel on the TV show is a lot better than King Ezekiel in the comics. So I think he is gonna be sticking around for at least a couple more seasons. Now Jerry, I think Jerry's gonna be good because Jerry is a fan favorite. A lot of people love him. I think Jerry's a great character. He's funny, he's awesome, and The Walking Dead has been killing a lot of fan favorites as of late. So I think they want to be safe here, and they're gonna keep Jerry around because he is a really good secondary character. So I think he's gonna be good. But Jerry's girlfriend Nabila, that's a totally different story. Now I think Nabila is gonna die in season 9. Now the reason I think that is because it's gonna have an effect on Jerry. Now if you didn't know, there are a couple that's been confirmed. We see it in the trailer. But yeah, I feel like Nabila's death is gonna affect Jerry, and we need characters to be affected by the Whispers and get pissed off at the Whispers and get angry that these Whispers are killing their loved ones. And I think she is gonna die in the hands of the Whispers, and that's gonna change Jerry a lot. So I think Nabila is gonna die in season 9. Now Diane is also a tricky one because she doesn't have much story going for her, and I have this feeling that she is gonna die because of the Whispers. Now the reason I think this is because she's a good friend of King Ezekiel's, so her death is gonna affect a lot of the kingdom people like Jerry and King Ezekiel and all the kingdom people. I have a feeling that she will die. Now if she doesn't, I'm not gonna be surprised because she is a pretty cool secondary character with the bow and arrow. She's strong, she knows what she's doing, so I wouldn't be surprised if she lives, but I do have a feeling that she might end up dying this season. Henry, I think Henry's gonna be good because I'm pretty sure they just casted like an older version of Henry for that second time jump, so there's no reason why they would just cast an older version of him and then kill him within the next few episodes. So I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna have a relationship with Lydia. That's definitely possible. And yeah, I think Henry's gonna be good for season 9. Now moving on to Sydney, I think Sydney is gonna be good because she has been in a lot of the trailers for season 9. So I think she is gonna have a big part, and she's good as a sniper, and she's useful, and she's smart. So I think she is gonna be around for a while. And also, if Tara ends up dying, she has a bit of a friendship with Tara, so that is gonna affect her on some level. So I definitely think Sydney is gonna survive, and they're gonna use her for the next couple seasons. Now moving on to some of the saviors, starting off with Regina. I think Regina has a good chance of dying. Like, there's not a lot of point to her character other than the fact that they just want to keep her around at the sanctuary to be some sort of lieutenant to make sure people are doing their work. But other than that, she really has no point. She's not that interesting of a character, so I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being one of the Whispers kills. So I don't know. I don't see that much for her, so I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up dying in season 9. Now I think a rat has a really good chance of dying in season 9 because first of all, I don't think a rat is part of Rick's side. I think she's just faking it because I think she's going to be helping out the people who are against Rick and helping Negan. So I think in the process of doing that, I think she's going to get herself killed. Laura, I think is going to be good because first of all, I think she is going to be helpful. I think she's going to be helping the group and stuff. We saw in the trailer that she was helping, Daryl and telling them that their savior is doing some stuff that you said not to. So I think Laura is going to be a good character, and I feel like they have more story to be told with her. I think the actress is great, so I think they're going to keep Laura around for a little bit longer. So I'm going to put up these two saviors together. This is Justin and Jed, and they are listed under season 9 as two saviors who are causing the group a lot of trouble, and they want to go back to Negan's way of life. So due to that, I think they're both going to die. Simple as that. I don't see them making it out of season 9. Quite frankly, I don't see them making it out of the first half. So in the trailers and stuff, we've been seeing Justin causing Daryl problems, and we've been seeing Jed cause Carol problems. So I think Daryl is going to kill Justin. I think Carol is going to kill Jed. So yeah, I don't see these two saviors surviving, and I think they're both going to die within the first half of season 9. Now moving on to Magna's group, we got Magna, Connie, Kelly, Yumiko, and Luke. Now from this group, I think Kelly and Luke are gonna die, and the reason first of all, I don't think Magna's gonna die because she's the leader, and I think Kelly's gonna die because she's Connie's sister, and Connie is the deaf girl. And I know they want to tell a lot of stuff, and they've been really talking about this deaf girl and saying they have a lot of story to tell with her and they're interested in her. So I don't think Connie's gonna die, and I think that character is pretty unique, so there's no reason for her to die. But I could definitely see Kelly dying, who is Connie's sister and kind of helps like translate for Connie. I could see Kelly dying, and that's gonna affect Connie a lot because obviously it's her sister. So I could definitely see Kelly dying because of the whispers. Now I don't want Luke to die because I think he's going to be a really good character, but that's also why I think he might die, because first of all, Dan Fogler is going to be playing Luke, and Dan Fogler makes a lot of movies, so I don't know how long The Walking Dead can hold on to him. But not only that, I feel like Luke is going to be, they said Luke is going to be like a funny character, so I think Luke is going to be somebody who fans like a lot, but maybe not get too attached to, and then when he dies, like whatever, like the season 9 finale or something, I feel like fans are going to be like, damn, like I really like Luke. And I feel like they're going to do that with Luke because they're just going to introduce him, they're going to make him likable, but maybe they think fans aren't going to get that attached to him, and then when he dies, fans are going to be a bit upset about it because, you know, the whispers killed him or whatever. So I definitely think Luke has a good chance of dying in season 9. But we got 3 more characters. We got Alpha, Beta, and Lydia, and I think all 3 of these characters are going to be safe. There's no reason why they would die. I mean, I think the Whisperer storyline is going to go into season 10, so if these characters are going to die, it's probably going to be season 10, so not season 9. I think they're all going to be good, but I am very excited for season 9 and the Whisperers, and I think the Whisperers are going to be the cause of a lot of people dying in season 9, so, you know, the Whisperers are going to be pretty exciting to see and see how they look like on screen. But I am going to wrap it up there because those are my death predictions for The Walking Dead season 9. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did watch all the way to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, and I would love to hear your death predictions in the comments down below. And again, for daily Walking Dead videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been All Things Film, and until next time, peace.